back some. Hello, Americans. Another friend, subscribers around the world. Back again, man. This morning, first, man, I'll tell you, old Kai, it's smoky today. Old Kai, very smoky. Sun's trying to burn that crap off, and then it's going to get real bad. Then it's going to be hot as, it's supposed to get close to 100 degrees today. Anyway, yesterday, I was working away and went out to change the water, and Kai running around like he does. Alright, back at it, man. So man, I'm out there getting ready to, or moving the water, and Kai, as always, you know, is carrying his ball around. You know, I kick it, you know, every day, man. You know, 500 times a day, I kick his ball for him, Then I kick the ball for him. He goes out into the high grass out there, and all of a sudden he yelps. And, you know, so then I call him over to me, and dude, there, man, he got shish kebabbed on his back, right hip, man, and it went all the way into the muscle, man. There's like a probably an inch long by a half-inch wide puncture hole into his muscle. You can see his muscle and everything, man, and there was pieces of weed and stuff, man. So got it out, shaved it, you know, took him inside, and it was bleeding pretty good out there, and got it in there, got the bleeding to stop, and you know, got everything out and everything like that. You know, weeds, man, we pulled out stuff like that. And Rainey used to be a vet, or worked at a vet's place, and they came over and stuff. We cleaned it up, and you know, it was a 4-person effort or whatever, but ended up sewing it up, and then he laid around, and you know, which we had some dog painkillers and stuff from when he got fixed. And oh, I was so concerned about my buddy, man. That's why I did that. I can't even imagine life without Kai. You know, not that getting the hip and stuff. Oh, the first thing we did, man, was called our local vet. And this was about 2 o'clock in the afternoon on a Friday before a holiday weekend, and he was actually going to be up the mountain until 10 o'clock that night, taking care of cows. So we're like, oh, dude, great. So anyway, we got it taken care of, man. He laid around this morning. He started off real slow and everything, and dude, he's right here and carrying his ball around. I kicked his ball for him once. I don't want him to rip his stitches out. Kicked his ball once. That dog's, dude, I'm telling you, dude, it's Kai the Wonder Dog, I'm telling you. Anyway, this morning, I'm glad he's all right. I didn't think he was going to be up there with me this week on the mountain, but the way he's doing today, I'm sure he'll be right along with me. Just can't let him chase too many dang squirrels and everything. So, this morning, yesterday's video, I think it was yesterday's video. I don't know, I started the one, you know, the history of the family, history one that I need to get back to, and then I think I started one yesterday, and then just wasn't feeling it, and so I didn't end up doing that, or finishing it. Didn't even do a video yesterday. Then after Kai, that was what it was. I was filming, you know, segments or whatever through the day, doing stuff around here. Started framing up the lean-to thing for the wood splitter and more wood, and you know, everything, man, getting prepared for this winter. But anyway, I did the one yesterday and showed you know, my two favorite firearms or guns, man. You know, I won't give counts on how many I got. I definitely got more than those two. But anyway, I had a bunch of people, man. You know, what a way to start a controversy. You know, tell somebody what you think where the best guns are. So today I was going to explain, you know, why, and not necessarily the two guns that I have, but the reason that I believe that a 12 gauge shotgun and a 22 long rifle, or shorts, you know, you can shoot shorts in it. And then of course nowadays, man, the 9mm, anything 9mm. I'll tell you why I think that those are the best firearms to have. For the number one reason is because if you got somebody breaking into your house or at a close range, man, a 12 gauge shotgun, holy crap. And if you've never shot slugs, you know, I've hunted with slugs down on the Snake River for years, and I'll tell you what, man, look what it does to an animal or whatever when you are hunting with a 12 gauge slug. 12 gauge slugs, dude, it's gnarly, man. But besides a 12 gauge just being an all-around protection run, and you know, ain't having a squirrel moment, calm down. They have you know, and I can't remember even where I read this years ago, but they were saying most women, I wouldn't say all women, because you know, my daughter, you know, she carries a all right, so back at it, man, sorry about that. You know, I can't remember where I read it or whatever, but the studies or whatever that they came up with is the #1 best home protection firearm for a woman. And like I said, not all women, man. I'll tell you what, Miss Cara, my daughter, she'll light you up. But the studies and everything is that if a woman, you know, is protecting her house or whatever like that, is that if they do pull the trigger, they will do it once. So a single shot 12 gauge or a double barrel, just in case. Actually a pump. Miss Kitty can shoot it up too. But in most cases, they'll just shoot once. Well, I'll tell you what, if they do shoot once, 12 gauge shotgun's the way to go if it's your woman protecting herself. Okay, so those are just a few of that stuff, man. I'm telling you, man, people get pretty radical about what firearms they think, you know, and there's part of my thing. My #1 would be you don't want to be on the wrong end of a 12 gauge shotgun. #2, and this goes along, like I said, with the 12 gauge, the 22. And now Cars convinced me, and you know, reading, thinking about it and all that, 9mm coming up right behind it. But dude, I guarantee I can go out here in my salvage area, or I can stop at, I've talked about this before, man. If you're new to the channel, welcome to the channel. But you go out, man, you know, there's a bunch of, wherever, man, dude, you can go anywhere in my county, man. There's dead cars and stuff in there. I guarantee you get in those old pickup trucks or them old rusty things sitting out there in that field, and you start digging around in there, and you look in the jockey box, or you look under, you know, pull the seats, look under the seats. I guarantee you're going to find a 22 shell at least, or a 12 gauge shell. And now, these days, and as big as 9mm have gotten, as cheap as they are, chance you might find a 9mm. In them older vehicles, though, I guarantee you're going to find a 22 shell or a 12 gauge shell. You know, so that's one of the #2 reasons, because it's the most common, you know, rounds that people have. Hello. So, you know, that's part of my thing, and then I just, man, you know, I'm a 12 gauge guy, man, dude, freaking, you know, I love my 12 gauges, you know. I got a couple of them. Then the other one we're going to shoot off to is this. This is my, June 6, 1893. Winchester. Looking, the model is the, should have my eyeballs on. Old model 3430. I've showed this, I think I showed this last year when I got it. This was a gift. See, and I love this, man. Put it right there with the, dude, I love all my guns. You know, I used to be a gun, let me tell you a story. You know, I used to do gun shows, and I had a buddy that was in Riggins, Idaho, and he was, this is, dude, we're talking 20, 25 years ago. You know, and I'd always wheeled and dealed and traded and stuff and guns, did gun shows, man, you know, sold knives and guns and all that stuff. And, but I hooked up with this one old boy. And dude, he was, dude, his UPS guy hated him. But I was buying, Mausers. Oh, what was the other one, man? That one I shot about knocked my damn shoulder off a, I think it was an M60. I can't remember. Anyway, I'll show this in a minute. So I was buying them from him. He was ordering them in by the cases. They were coming in those wood crates and everything, and ammo and stuff. He said his UPS guy hated him. So he was ordering them in, and then I was buying them from him for $50 for a Mauser, plus a full bandero of cartridges. $50. And then I'd take them out to the gun shows, and I was selling them for $100, man. So I was doubling my money just for transporting. Plus I'd go up and go fishing and mushroom hunting, you know, whatever, when I was picking up my guns. That was great, man. Days gone by. So there's a little story for you. What are you doing? So all right, back to this. So I got this given to me. I absolutely love, and even old Muskrat, I have to get back to him on the thing. Hope you guys are doing well out there, Muskrat and Miss Cindy. But you know, old school, man, dude. I love my old school. I love my old school everything. But this, they put a scope on this. You know, and I went out, dude. I went out, you know, and scopes on and everything like that. And this was last year, and I didn't go deer hunting last year. Too many damn humans. Going this year. And then, you know, checked it out, everything. I don't like the scope on this old rifle. You know, not that I don't like the scope. It just ain't right. And I'm an open size guy. Yes, I have the rifles that have the scopes, and, you know, I can count the scope I got. I count the hairs on a gnat's ass. But on this rifle, which I prefer open sights, you know, but man, if you're doing something at a long range, obviously you want a scope. So I decided, I've been pondering stuff, because last year I was like, well, that's the way I had it set up, man, that's just the way I'm going to leave it. Well, I've decided I'm going to go ahead and pop this off, and pop it off right now. But the only thing is, there ain't no front sight, so I'm going to have to get on eBay and see if I can find the front sight for this. And here goes to another story. My very first, which Cara has it now, my very first 22 single shot bolt action that my stepdad gave me a bazillion years ago. And I ended up giving it to Cara for her birthday or something. But that rifle, when I got that, it didn't have a front sight. Had the back sight, but no front sight. And Cara's too, she's as good as I am with it. The way I started off and the way that I showed Cara is I'd put a stick in where that front sight is, and I taught myself how to shoot that thing. And that one goes right along with that little pump, man. 100 yards, dude, tin can or pop can all day long. But I taught myself how to shoot with that, and pretty soon the stick went away, and you just knew where to look with no front sight. So I could go that way. I'm probably going to take this out next time we go up to, you know, run the fence or whatever tomorrow. And I'll take it up, man, and probably shoot it. And I'm going to shoot some just to kind of get a feel of where that front sight should be until I get the one for me. But I'm going to pop that scope off. It just don't look right. And There's so much craziness going. Well, it is. It's a holiday weekend. And then with the fires, man, you hear a lot of the noise, man. We've got rigs and helicopters and planes, and it's nuts. I haven't even actually checked yet. I need to get on there this morning and see what the... It ain't good, I'll tell you that. But I did hear that, or read, that the smoke that we are actually getting here on the creek bottom is from the Oregon fires. Our fire up on the mountain over here is drifting, it's drifting east. What I heard. Man, they did 4 screws in this thing. See how that pans out. Yeah, who knows, may put it back on, but I just don't think this rifle should have a scope on it. I think they put a lot of screw holes in that mother for that. The old timers, man. When he did that, screw holes in that. How good the light is. Man, there's 4 screws in that bracket there. That's kind of a bummer. Kind of a bummer. But it was a gift. I love it. I'll never get rid of it. Oh, dude, it just feels better. Yeah, so I'll be looking, as soon as I'm off this thing, man, looking and see if I can get the front sight for it. We'll take it up and shoot it and see where she's hitting. I may end up hunting this year without a front sight. Then we're going to put this back together. It's a Weaver mount. Oh, okay, yeah, it is. Whole Weaver mount. Good old scope, old Bushnell, sport view. Old Weaver mount. I guess I'm gonna hold on to this. Get me a bag and tape the screws to it. Oh, the whole thing, yeah, Weaver top mounts too. Weaver mounts with a Bushnell scope. Just scored a Weaver scope. A few weeks ago, man. It just dawned on me. I didn't do it. I'm gonna do some listening today. I wasn't even gonna do a video today. I was gonna take the day off. But what are you doing over there, Miss Kitty?
Walking back and forth.
Sure look pretty back there.
I thought you had a bear over there.
Why's that?
I walked out and you were aiming.
Oh, you're like, what the hell are you doing?
What'd I miss?
No, I took that, you got scope. Doesn't it look better?
Sure.
I like it. That's all that matters. So there's my explanation on that, man. Kind of a short and sweet video. It's so sweet. Yeah, I just want to, like I said, I don't do a bunch of gun videos. I don't show a whole bunch of what I got. But the one thing I can tell you, man, in this crazy world, everything that's going on, you don't have a firearm or 2 or 20. Gotta get you one. But make sure that you got the ammo for it. And I would suggest a 12 gauge shotgun or a 22. Or 9mm. And I would suggest making sure you got ammo for it, because with that ammo, all that is a club. Good Lord willing, them creeks don't rise. We'll be back again tomorrow. See ya.